I'm going to speak a little bit about racism now. For those of you who have watched my lives and have listened to my previous audios, you already know my background and you already know what my point of view is in regards to that. I'm just going to tell you straight up, and I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. As far as racism goes, I don't associate with anyone who has that point of view. And if I detect that you are a closet racist, our communication is going to be limited at best. Period. I don't I don't want to hear your reasons why. I don't want to hear any explanations as to why. That type of ignorance I don't have time for, because at the end of the day we all bleed red. And at the end of the day, we all need the same green in order to take care of what we need to take care of. When I get up in the morning, I put on my pants one leg at a time, and I go out and I get a source of income to take care of my obligations just like anybody else. And then I come home and I take care of my obligations. And I spend time with my loved ones the way I should spend time with them. And I breathe, and I eat, and I give thanks, and I go to sleep, and I get up, and the next day I do the shit all over again just like anybody else. I don't have time to worry about what color anybody else is. And I certainly don't have time to worry about anybody else who worries about what color anybody else is. I have been raised up all my life around a whole bunch of people who have done nothing but sit there and hate on people because they're the wrong color. Because the truth is we have an idea of where we come from. And you could do Ancestry.com and you can get the little chart giving you the percentages. But that's just based on estimated data, because the truth is unless you've been absolutely 100% there back in the day before all this happens, you only get 99.9% of the truth. And that's just based on what they currently have in the database on what was submitted prior to you submitting what you submitted. Okay? So there's always something missing. You don't know the whole truth about everything that happened in your bloodline. And I don't care if you're white, black, brown, purple, or anything else. You go by what you are. And I also tell you this. There are 3 parties involved in your existence, whether you choose to believe it or not. The sperm donor, the egg donor, and your creator. 3 parties, not 2. And there's a purpose involved. So I don't have time to have low vibrational conversations with people as to who did what to who and why they did and everything else, even though it makes for a very good history conversation. And I don't mind having a good, intelligent conversation with someone. And I really enjoy having history conversations with intelligent people because I like to learn. I like learning about history because if you don't know about your past, you damn sure can't figure out where you're going. But one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to use the past as a weapon to hate what's going on today and to destroy what's going to go on in my future. Okay? I'm not going to use that as a tool or an excuse to just sit around on my butt. I'm not going to use that as an excuse for why I didn't accomplish what I need to accomplish. And that's what some people are doing. Sitting up there saying, oh, well, that's how come I haven't gotten what I'm entitled to from the system. because of them. That ain't got shit to do with it. You haven't gotten what you gotten from the system is because you're lazy motherfucker. That's what the problem is. It's not because of them. Okay? Y'all heard me say it. And it's happening every single day all the time. So I don't have time for those conversations. I don't live in that world anymore. See, I'm busy trying to make it happen every single day. So I can make sure tomorrow is more comfortable for me. See, I'm busy doing the damn thing instead of talking about what happened before. Okay? Instead of playing victim, oh, what happened to us? They did this to us. Oh, poor us. See, instead of me sitting up here crying the blues about what was done to us, I'm busy trying to do something today. Instead of playing the victim, I'm busy being the victor. See, I am doing something. Okay, I am working and winning instead of being the victim and losing. So maybe some of you should try that. Okay? And what I've noticed too is a lot of these people that are stuck in that mindset, they always seem to be struggling all the time. They're always stuck as a slave to a time clock or a slave to a monthly government check or a slave to a handout or a slave to someone taking care of them or a slave, but they're always talking about slavery, but they are a financial slave. Kind of goes hand in hand, doesn't it? I don't hear many billionaires and millionaire people of color having 24-hour conversations about slavery. I've watched numerous podcasts and videos about these so-called black supremacists, and I use terms lightly. And when I click off the videos and I look into the backgrounds of these so-called people, yeah, their net worth is not very much. A lot of them are really struggling. And I was like, yeah, you were just on YouTube or Spotify or whatever for 2 or 3 hours talking mad game, and you're barely making $30,000 a year. Okay. But you were talking mad game, though. Telling me what I should do? Where's your bounty, man? Nah. Telling me how I need to come up? Where are your fruits? Not helping the cause, man. You're not helping the cause. See, what we need to do is we need to be the example. We need to be the inspiration. You're telling me about slavery and how we were the victims and we were this and we were that, and how, how we were done, this was done to us and that was done to us, and how it's still a hidden danger, and how all these horrible hidden things are being done to us. And you've got one foot in an abandoned car and the other foot on concrete, and hardly any money in your pocket, but you're going to tell me how not to be a slave, and you don't even have any fruits. You are a financial slave. So the best thing for me to do is to preach to everyone else about how not to be in bondage, but I'm going to starve to death in the process? How's that helping me? I got to live every day. Where's my prize? I'm just keeping it real, people. Don't y'all want to live better? Don't you want to have the best you can out of this life? I'm not saying sell your soul to the devil to have some money, but damn, don't you want to live well? Tomorrow's not promised to any of you. But come on. Anyway, I just said that because, I kind of just had my fill of these people running around here hollering black power and everything else. I mean, I have literally seen videos of people going out. I saw one the other day where these gentlemen were sitting around this table fired up. One of them was Dr. Bishop, Pastor, somebody with 6 letters behind his name. And I said, and then this other one was some fellow who had been in and out of jail like 4 or 5 times, who was a street philosopher. And then this other fellow was some fellow who was some kind of economic whatever it is. And they're supposed to have this black round table talking about people of color and issues. And I said, well, I'm going to listen to these brothers because they had this clickbaity title. And then went on for 3 hours and 28 minutes. And I sat there and listened to them. And after the video went off, I went and did a search on all 3 of them. Ain't none of them making more than $35,000 a year apiece. None of them. Y'all know that's poverty level? None of them. But they telling folks what to do for 3 hours and some change. Crazy. So just be careful who you listen to. Be careful of the messengers. Be careful, be careful, be careful. We got to deal with the real world. You got to make it out here every single day. Take care of yourselves. Watch who you listen to. Watch how you spend your time. And don't forget, you got to take care of yourself every single day. Be mindful. Be mindful of your household and be mindful of the messengers. With that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. Peace.